Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish Gaming. This is CTRL+STREAM+DEL on Clownfish Gaming because I might delete the broadcast after I do it. So we're going to talk about gaming news. We're going to do some gameplay, I think, later. Got some stories that broke over the weekend. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing here? Got some people coming in. Still relatively new to this live stream thing. We used to do it on Clownfish occasionally, but not as much as we used to. Let's see who we got in here. All right. I am going to turn monitoring off, though, because I can just hear myself in here, and it's annoying. I am annoying. I know that. All right. Properties, monitoring output. Monitor off. There we go. Can everybody hear me? You guys can hear me okay? All right, because I was like talking and there was a little bit of a delay and I just kept hearing myself. No Super Meat Boy. No, not today. We're not doing Super Meat Boy today. I think we're good, right? All right. So make sure everybody's here. Everybody can hear okay. Because if something's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong on a live stream, right? It's usually how it works. All right, morning. Hello. Yeah, I don't have a set time. Okay, everybody can hear? Yeah, I don't have a set time to stream yet. And we're going to be doing some streams over on Clownfish TV too. We just have to figure out a time. All right, so people can hear. All right, that's awesome. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit too, because they can be a little bit bigger. There we go. So we can see you guys when you're talking. All right, I'm muted. Are we muted? I hope I'm not muted. Or people want me to mute. They want me to mute myself. All right. Flame of the Spirit says I look almost exactly like my profile. Yeah, it's called truth in advertising, right? Because don't you see a lot of people, they have avatars of themselves and it's like, it doesn't look anything like you. Seriously. Morning. All right. Hello, everybody can hear? A live version of Delisted. Yeah, we're talking about that. Yeah. Chung's Liquids. Massive. Wait, what? Dude, Chung's Liquids. Massive. I have no idea what's going on. Hey, okay, so everybody can hear me okay, right? Because I'm going to start. We're actually going to start this thing. All right, so let's see, where are we at? Which window am I in here? Square-Enix, right? Have you guys been following the situation with Square-Enix? Oh yeah, there's thunderstorms all over the place. Yeah, so Square-Enix is announcing a plan to aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy because they're not making money. I know we talked about last stream that they lost a ton of money, that they took a $140 million hit from content abandonment. Content abandonment, which basically means that they did a bunch of games that didn't perform. You've got Forspoken, even the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, Rehash, whatever the hell they're calling it, didn't do that great, I think, because it was a PS5 exclusive. So yeah, they're taking all kinds of write-downs, and now they're talking that they're going to aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy. A multi-platform strategy. Just coming from a niche gamer. Square-Enix has announced a new business plan that will see the company shift away from console exclusives like Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 16. They should have in the first place. I mean, I think it was really stupid to release exclusives for the PS5 when the PS5 was kind of a dud in Japan and people couldn't find one for the longest time. And they're like, why don't we sell very many games? It's like, well, hardly anybody has a console, right? I mean, that was kind of stupid. So the new strategy is going to see the company aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy that will see its games released across all modern platforms, including PC, Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation. This is a massive shift in the company's policy, which frequently saw game releases exclusively on PlayStation a lot of times. They said only certain consoles like the PS5 or Nintendo Switch had permanent exclusivity. I don't know why they do that. Why would anybody do exclusive games in this this market? We'll talk about that. I want to talk about that because this has been something I've been talking about a lot lately. Is like, other than Nintendo, there is no need for a console. Like, you can just buy a gaming PC and you can play everything. And I think especially after Sony and Xbox screwed up so bad this generation, more and more people are just going to go to PC for sure. So this is what they're going to do. They're going to diversify their earnings opportunities by strengthening customer contact points. Why don't you just make a bunch of new good games like you used to? Like Square-Enix, I don't know if you're old enough to remember, but back in the day, back in the 90s and early 2000s, they released a ton of great games, and we had great games from Squaresoft like every other month. We had fantastic RPGs, and they've got these great IP that they're just sitting on that they're not doing anything with. You've got Parasite Eve, Vagrant Story. They're not doing anything with these games. They actually outsourced Front Mission, I think, to another company because they didn't want to bother with it. I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you guys? All right, trying to keep up with the chat here. All right, so for HD titles, the group is going to aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy that includes Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, and PCs, especially in regards to major franchises and AAA titles, including catalog titles. It's going to build an environment where more customers can enjoy our titles. In addition, it will also devise a platform strategy for SD titles that includes not only iOS and Android, more shitty mobile apps, but also the possibility of PC launches. Hey, Short Fat Otaku, hello. All right. So furthermore, the group will strive to maximize the acquisition of new users when launching a title, and that of recurring users after starting management of game operation. Okay, that sounds to me like live service games. And it's gonna be like PlayStation Network, where you're gonna have to create a Square account, I'm sure. Building continuous customer contact points of our titles by stepping up digital sales. The group will strengthen user flow of digital sales of new titles at the time of launch. Regarding the initiatives of promotion, this is all corporate speak. This is all corporate speak. What I'm not hearing in any of this is we're going to make good games again. We're going to make good games that consumers like, that they're going to throw money at us. No, what I'm hearing is corporate speak for we're going to make more live service games and we're going to launch them on as many platforms as we possibly can. Yeah, I know the iPhones are capable of a lot, but it just seems like most of those games are still, a lot of them are lower tier. They really are. So they said this is going to generate the opportunity of generating revenue in our rich catalog titles lineup, which leads to strengthen its earnings base. By expanding sales of catalog titles, moreover, the group will engage in initiatives which focus on the acquisition of PC users. There it is, guys. So let me, I guess, bring this up because this got a lot of traction over the weekend. I did not expect it. God, people got so pissed off at me. Like they did. I just said, look, in this day and age, I do not see a reason for buying a console, especially after the crap that Xbox and Sony have been pulling in this generation, other than Nintendo. And I did exclude Nintendo. I said, because Nintendo consoles are, kind of a different thing, right? They're kind of a different thing. But I said, now's a perfect time to jump ship to PC. And people got so damn pissed. God, they got so pissed. They don't want to hear it. And they're like, well, PCs are too hard and they're too expensive. I'm like, dude, you can buy a mid-range compact gaming PC. They're like this big. They're like under $500. They're smaller than a PS5. You're going to run, Cyberpunk at full settings? Probably not, but you can play pretty much everything on them. Yeah, I would get a mini PC personally. I mean, you can upgrade them too. That's my personal opinion. I think that's where everything's going right now. And just think about like all the games that you can play, even if it's not the latest AAA title. Who the hell wants to play Suicide Squad anyway? You know, there's not much coming out, I don't think, in the AAA space. Most of the indie titles you can run on a potato. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, so I put this out there and I got so much shit for it. People are still fighting about it in the comments, and I thought it was a pretty mild take. You know, I'm biased toward PC though. I have been for a long time. The only console I personally have is I have a Switch for the exclusives and being able to play it on the go. You know, Nintendo consoles are a different thing. They're kind of like a toy. It's like halfway between a toy and a game console. And I just don't see the point in buying a PS5 or an Xbox, because an Xbox is just a shitty gaming PC that you can't upgrade, right? I mean, why would you want to buy that when you, for a little bit more, can buy a gaming PC that runs everything? And Xbox is on everything right now, right? So we got people here talking about Suicide Squad. All right. So yeah, I said there's no need for dedicated gaming consoles. This is a mini gaming PC. There are several, even just going out to Amazon, and some of them I've looked at the reviews on. They're actually pretty decent. I would say that the specs are better than the PS5 or the Xbox, because you got to remember those consoles were designed a long time ago, and you can actually upgrade this stuff. Now, is it quite to plug and play yet? No, but I have a couple gaming PCs that are set up for Hyperspin to play retro games. And as soon as I plug them in, plug the controllers in, it's like having a console. It's got every game from Atari 2600 through PS1, PS2 on it. And so you can do it, but it's not something that the average consumer is going to be able to do. I just don't think I don't think they're necessary. And this is what you're paying for, guys. You want an exclusive like Starfield. And to get a modded version of Starfield, if anybody even bothers modding it, you're going to have to get a PC anyway. And the Xbox is on everything, right? But again, I'm excluding Nintendo from this for sure. So yeah, I would say that this is what they're doing. They know everybody's going to migrate to PC, and they want to get in on that. What else do we got here? Oh, yeah. Well, since I'm on Niche Gamer already, the girls are excited about this. That'd be Geeky and Pinky Boo. They just realized that there is a Demon Slayer Mario Party game coming out. Not actually Mario Party, obviously, but it's called, what is it called? Sweep the Board. Have you guys seen this yet? Do they have a trailer for it? I don't think they have a trailer for it yet. Oh, I guess it's been available since April, but it's coming out in July. Yeah, so it's actually kind of cool. We were watching a trailer for it, and it's basically just Mario Party, right? But with Demon Slayer characters. All right, so let's go. Oh, I don't want this. Let's talk about Helldivers 2. We're going to talk about that. Helldivers 2 was delisted from, I think it was 177 countries because of the shenanigans around the PSN. If you guys don't know, what happened was Helldivers 2, everybody got tricked into buying this game on Steam thinking it was this great indie title. Of course, you know, Sony is involved in it. And then what happened was, yeah, hey, surprise, you're going to have to sync this game with your PSN account. And oh, some countries don't have it? I guess you're not getting the game then. Bunch of bullshit. Yeah, you got it. We're doing pretty good. Thank you very much. Let's see here. That was Michelle McCarty. So anyway, yeah, Helldivers 2 was delisted by Sony, not Steam. Valve rep says the game's not available for specific regions as decided by the publisher. Steam reps are informing some Helldivers 2 players that the game's publisher, Sony, pulled it from sale in regions where the PlayStation Network is not available. Not Steam itself. Yeah, I don't think Steam would do that. I don't think Valve would do that. I love it. Like, this is the problem with AAA gaming right now. Every time they have a good thing, they destroy it. Like, you know the other shoe is going to drop at some point in time. You're better off with indie titles. Yeah. They said earlier this month, Sony announced Helldivers 2 players on Steam would soon be required to link a PSN account for safety and security. For marketing, Square said it. Square said the quiet part out loud. They flat out said that they want to build up the largest contact list, email list that they can to market to you. So they're telling you what and why they're doing it. At least be honest. Sony wants more people to join PlayStation Network so they can market to them. So yeah, they said that it was also going to be a requirement for players on PC, but due to issues at launch, linking was made optional for a period. No, I think it was called bait and switch. I think it was a bait and switch. I think they knew if they didn't have it in those 177 countries, or they told people they had to link to PlayStation Network, they would not have purchased the game. And these companies are desperate for new customers, so they're going to try to build up their contact list. Yeah, I think that's 100% what happened. The news was immediately met with intense backlash, which resulted in influx of negative reviews from Helldivers 2 players on Steam. Many asked for a refund as Helldivers 2 was pulled from sale in 177 countries, eventually leading Sony to overturning plans to enforce mandatory PSN linking for Helldivers 2 players on Steam altogether. In one response, a player was told that the game was pulled from specific regions and as decided by the publisher, and Steam did not know when the game would be made available in those countries. And you're supposed to contact Sony. Yeah, so Sony, I think, is behind the censorship on Stellar Blade Shift Up. I think they put the pressure on them to change the costumes, to take out their graffiti, all that stuff that they've been doing, the shenanigans that have been going on. And this is another reason to I think, to just invest in a gaming PC. It's my own personal opinion. I mean, you guys do what you want to do, but this is the other shoe always drops with these consoles, and they're gonna get more and more desperate. As for why 3 additional regions have been added to the restriction, even though Sony has reversed the decision to compel players to connect to the PSN account, apparently that's to do with a similar delisting strategy for the upcoming Ghost of Tsushima. I always have a hard time saying that. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, for which Steam has taken the unprecedented action of auto-refunding players who bought it in countries where the PSN isn't available. It was an administrative error correction. What? This is nonsense. Remember when you bought a game and you put it in the console and it just played? And that was it? Like, I think it's bullshit. I think now is a fantastic time to jump ships. So look at this, though. This is kind of cool. It's coming from the gamer, but whatever. Star Wars fans add clone troopers, droids, and ATSTs to Helldivers 2. See, this is the thing. You can mod this stuff, too, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so this is Helldivers 2, but Star Wars.
Oh, dab me up.
Here.
Dab me up.
Oh, no way.
Hey! Down with the Jedi.
Oh, yeah. Is that what others?
Avoid drowning. Oh, not even I could swim through that. We're too heavy.
Looks better than Battlefront, right?
I think you need a jetpack.
Yeah, sorry, we can't fly now. That's a stormtrooper thing, not a clone trooper thing. What, you guys don't like sequel references?
No,
It's just absolutely firing.
Whoa!
What hit me?
What is that? It just knocked us both.
Me.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we got going on here. Mods doing the Lord's work again. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just like I don't know. I'm just telling you. I don't see a point in buying a console other than Nintendo. We're not going to get the next Atari. We're not going to get the next Sega Genesis. It's just not going to happen. So let's move on down the line here. Yeah, speaking of AAA games and developers, EA wants to put adverts. This must be a UK publication. Adverts into AAA games and rely on AI more. The company wants to be very thoughtful about how it does AI. So there's that, right? EA has confirmed its thinking about putting advertisements. Speaking of advertisements, they're all over the damn website. Putting advertisements in AAA games and spoken about wanting to use AI more in the development process. Remember when everybody, we're going to talk about Palworld. Remember when everybody was taking a dump on Palworld? They're like, oh, Palworld's using AI to knock off Pokemons. They're using AI. Well, now EA, one of the biggest game studios out there, game developers out there, is telling you flat out they're going to use AI to develop their games. They'll probably come up with better ideas than some of the devs that they have, right? Yeah, think of the ads. Think of the ads, guys. It's going to be just like Ready Player One. We did a video on the main channel on Clownfish TV talking about this. Like, I'm telling you, man, you got games in AAA titles, you've got Elon Musk putting chips in people's heads. Eventually, they're gonna beam the banner ads right into your brain. During a recent earnings call, EA CEO Andrew Wilson was asked about the chance of more dynamic ad insertion across more traditional AAA games. This is where it's all going, guys. Seriously, like all the consoles are just going to become ad boxes. That's what they should call it. The next Xbox should just be the ad box 720 or something. Hello, where is Kiki Sparkles? She's visiting her sister Geeky Sparkles right now. No, she's actually working on her blogs, I think, right now. She's doing some stuff. She doesn't really care much about video game talk, so you're stuck with me. I need to get her playing more games, though. I really do. There's some like Vampire Harvest Moon Animal Crossing game that's coming out that she thought was pretty cute. I need to get her playing that. Any chance we get to roast Animal Crossing? It's kind of funny. We did a whole series. We did like 20 videos of Animal Crossing, which I thought was a lot of fun. But after a while, like, you've done everything, right? Like, you can't kill the animals or anything. That'd be fun if you could, but you can't. Yeah, so they're gonna put more ads into AAA games. We're looking at how we do very thoughtful implementation inside of our game experiences. Ubisoft tried this last year, and it was a disaster. And apparently they did this before. Apparently they put ads in a UFC game or something, and it was really obnoxious, and people got pissed. Roku. So this comes up to where we're at right now. It's about the install base. Roku filed a patent that would allow for advertisements to be, I can't say adverts. That's a very British thing. I can't say adverts. Roku filed a patent that would allow for advertisements to be shown to gamers when they paused their game last year. Ubisoft experimented with in-game advertising that was deemed intrusive. It was literally just a pop-up for, I think it was Uncharted. They're having a sale or something, and people were playing the game. They're like, what the hell is this? Yeah. So I think this is the new reality, guys. This is all these live service games, and I think back to Square. I think they're going to do the same thing. They're going to get you to create a Square account, Square-Enix account. They're going to make more live service games. They'll probably bring back classics, but they'll like insert ads or live service elements or something into it. Like, I could see them doing maybe like a more online version of Secret of Mana or some classics, and then they'll be like, oh, by the way, to play this, you have to sign up for that Square-Enix account. And then we're gonna put some ads. You're going to Montango, we're gonna advertise like Prego sauce with mushrooms or something to you. I can totally see them. Learn the King's English, Neon. Never. We rebelled. We threw the damn tea overboard. I don't have to bow to no king. I'm American. I'm gonna play old games. That's just it. Like, I like old games. I like old games better than the new games. It's not just because I can play them. It's because they're actually games and not just glorified commercials. That's what it feels like, right? So this crap, we covered this on the main channel yesterday. Marvel Rivals dev apologizes for a contract that blocks creators from criticizing the game. So Marvel Rivals is just an Overwatch knockoff with Marvel characters, and the art looks pretty good, right? But if you ask for a code and you get let into the alpha, you're not allowed to criticize the game. You're not allowed to. It's in the contract. So yeah, this is the developer of Marvel Rivals, which is a Chinese company, by the way. So that probably explains a lot. Yeah, NetEase. Yeah, they said that you were not allowed to criticize them. Streamer and retired professional Overwatch player. Imagine that, an Overwatch player wanting to play this Marvel knockoff game. Brandon Leonard Seagull revealed. I feel like I should know who this guy is, but I didn't know who he was. Commandant VHS says the English don't speak English anymore. They speak hog slop. Anyway, yeah, streamer and retired professional Seagull revealed on X Twitter the non-disparagement clause in the contract prevent creators from posting negative reviews or even comparing it to competitors such as Overwatch, because this is just Overwatch with Marvel characters. We took one look at, we're like, oh my God. Extremely disappointed in Marvel Rivals. Multiple creators asked for key codes to gain access to the playtest and were asked to sign a contract. The contract signs away your right to negatively review the game. You're not allowed to negatively review the game. Many streamers have signed without reading just to play. Oh, I could totally see that. Lots of people do. They don't read the contracts. We can't have any more Clownfish reviewers. Yeah, well, no, I'll tell you the truth. So this is to go back to our Disney influencer days. You were not allowed to say anything negative. Like you weren't. It was understood if they let you in to ride the coaster early, they let you in to eat the food early at the restaurant, you were not allowed to say anything negative, or you would not be invited back. I mean, I understand, to some degree, like if they're going to, give you thousands of dollars of free stuff, they don't want you taking a dump on them, but it was draconian. Like they would pour through your social media. They would read your blogs, your Twitter, your Facebook. If there's anything even remotely negative, you hear about it from them. You would. I'm not even kidding. It was draconian. It's like, I can't do this, man. It is not worth it. It is definitely not worth it. But yeah, so this doesn't surprise me at all. They said reaction to the clause was overwhelmingly negative, with developer NetEase coming under fire for its attempt to block even constructive criticism of the game. Yeah, you're not allowed to even give constructive criticism. Like, yeah, the game's okay. Maybe the characters need to be a little more balanced. Maybe the frame rate needs to be improved. I don't really like the music, stuff like that. But the game itself is actually pretty good. I give it a B. Well, it's not good enough. It has to be A+++. NetEase has issued an apology for what it called any unpleasant experiences or doubts caused by the miscommunication of these terms. We sincerely apologize for the confusion, confusion, suspicion, and frustration caused by these excessively restrictive terms, and thank you for sharing with us. What? I read this and it's like word salad. Like, get this. You can tell this is English is not their first language here. We sincerely apologize for the confusion, suspicion, and frustration caused by these excessively restrictive terms, and thank you for sharing with us. We cherish and appreciate every suggestion given by our players and always respect your feedback. We're currently working with creators who have expressed these concerns and are revising the current version to be less restrictive and more creator friendly. Thank you for bearing with us. We hope you're enjoying the game so far. We're always open to hearing. This must be a newer one. We read one yesterday that was just like awful. It was just like, this is what the contract said, but you misunderstood. No, they didn't misunderstand. They got busted is what happened. How many people we got on now? We got quite a few people on. Well, thank you. 583 on Twitter and 77, I guess, on YouTube. All right, so we're going to do one or two more here, and I think I'm going to play some games. This is, despite Palworld's success, Game Pass needs the likes of Call of Duty or GTA 6 to become sustainable, former senior PR lead says. No, I think they're afraid. Because there have been a lot of attacks on Palworld. So we'll read this and then we're going to talk about Palworld again. Again, Palworld, is this outlier because it's not... I mean, it's on Game Pass, but it's not an Xbox thing, right? And how dare anybody create a game this successful and exist outside of that AAA ecosystem? So this is coming from Games Radar, which Games Radar also, if I remember correctly, said that Helldivers 2 was the best RPG of the year. I guess it's a game and you play a role, so it's got two of those things right, I guess. Yeah, it is afraid. I think the AAA gaming space is terrified of these indie titles. That's why they're choking them off. It's poor phrasing. That's why they're trying very hard to, I guess, cripple these games as much as they can, censor them, get people locked into, signing up for the Game Pass. These AA titles are making the AAA titles look bad, and we can't have that. We can't have people feeling like maybe it's not worth having an Xbox or a PlayStation. Maybe they should go to PCs. I'm just worried that Valve is going to become the next Microsoft if that happens, right? Like everybody leaves the PC and they go to Steam, and then Steam becomes like the game center for everybody except for Nintendo. And then Valve goes full Microsoft on us. And I think that probably would happen. Yeah, so despite Palworld's success, Game Pass needs the likes of Call of Duty or GTA 6 to become sustainable, former senior PR lead says. Microsoft needs to wrestle either Call of Duty or GTA 6 into its subscription service if it hopes to make its gaming division sustainable. Well, shutting down a bunch of studios that were producing original titles probably isn't a good move. Coming off the closures of 4 Microsoft-owned studios, this is Hildebrand. Who's Hildebrand? Hildebrand blogged about where the mega corporation can go from here in the wake of its exorbitant Activision Blizzard buyout and muted Xbox Game Pass growth. Why play Palworld on Xbox when you can play it, on Steam or whatever, right? Hildebrand speculates that almost every game that launches into Game Pass badly misses its sales goals, despite seeing a temporary boost from being the hot new thing. So games like Hi-Fi Rush, which is incredible, mind you. Yeah, it actually was a good game. Hi-Fi Rush was very good. Did it make money, though? That's the thing. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good or bad a game is. Did it make money? That's all they care about. So games like Hi-Fi Rush, which is incredible, get a very small bump in revenue from being the hot Game Pass game for a month, and that falls off a cliff when everyone moves on to the next thing. It's kind of like Netflix. Like a lot of these Netflix shows, they get a lot of viewership, and they brag about the numbers for like the first, couple weeks or whatever month it's out, and then just like nobody talks about the show. They don't talk about it. Poor Redfall had it even worse since it launched so rough it never had a chance. He continued by saying the system was fine back when the service was still on the uptick, and the gaming division was basically a rounding error in Microsoft's books. Wow. Since Xbox began its shopping spree for developers, publishers, and then the publisher Activision Blizzard, the Eye of Sauron has turned, or in less nerdy terms, Microsoft higher-ups who don't know what a Viva Pinata is are suddenly paying attention. Xbox is expected to start making that $70 billion back, or at least cut expenses to the bone. Yeah, and same thing is happening with Embracer Group, right? I mean, they overspent. Disney overspent. All these companies overspent. Now they got to pay the bill. And the stuff that they bought's not performing. Even though games such as Starfield and Palworld contributed to record-breaking engagement for the Xbox ecosystem, they argue that these releases haven't spurred near enough growth, with smaller games like Hi-Fi Rush and Starfield, heavy hitter Starfield, I don't know about that, but Starfield not moving the needle. Starfield did not move the needle, guys. Starfield did not move the needle. Hildebrand thinks Xbox needs to put all the world's biggest games on the service. But that becomes Netflix at that point, right? Then why do you even need an Xbox console unless you lock that to the console? Or lock these titles to the console. I don't know. It's just, the whole thing is stupid. AAA gaming is confusing. It's expensive. It is so much easier just to buy a damn PC. And I'm going to die on that hill, man. Just buy a PC. You can play everything. Like everything ever made. And you can upgrade it. And at least for now, we don't have to deal with this bullshit. Or can go to GOG or something, right? Xbox President Sarah Bond said yesterday that Activision games will hit the service on release day, supporting the idea that Microsoft is in fact willing to take a sales hit to potentially boost Game Pass. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, guys. So this is what's interesting, though. Palworld is a huge threat. Yeah, Starfield didn't look so hot to me. I have zero interest in playing it. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at all the updates to No Man's Sky, and I'm like, No Man's Sky is way better. It's way better. Palworld still upsets you this much. This is just a couple days ago. Palworld's community manager has had enough of the Xbox exclusive being used as a weapon. After the initial wave of accusations against Palworld simmered down, has mostly been smooth sailing for the studio, there are people that are still mad that this game exists. I mean, there are these Pokemon fans, stans, they're furious this game exists. Fans love the game. The community praised it for doing what Nintendo and Game Freak shied away from doing, and it's been getting a consistent barrel of updates, and it still has a lot of people playing it. However, the recent issues surrounding Xbox and PlayStation have sparked another debate on the never-ending console wars. The name of Pocket Pair's game keeps getting brought up, and the community manager won't have it. Is that Bucky? We won't have it. Won't have it. Twitter has been on massive fire since the news of Xbox closing down multiple studios. Condolences to the studios, the staff members, whatever. Anger toward Microsoft, you name it, it's all being talked about. One of the biggest results, however, is the resurgence of the endless console wars. There is no war. The PC won, and they basically they nuked themselves. Sony and I think Sony and Microsoft pretty much, like, anybody watching from the sidelines would be like, hey, yeah, it's time to just buy a PC and screw all this. Just saying. With both Xbox and PlayStation making decisions deemed questionable by their respective audiences in recent times, fans are throwing everything they can at one another to gain the upper hand. This is somebody says, yeah, we're the end all be all. Yet Sony, it's Sony with banger after banger and banger. Ain't nobody clawing to play anything from that side. Let's keep it real. What bangers? Helldivers? Even during the boycott, they were 3 out of 4 on PC. Lethal Company, PC only. Palworld, PC, and I think Xbox, yes. Elden Ring was pretty much everywhere, but mostly PC, yes. The only console with exclusives that actually performed decently is Nintendo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Among these debates, Palworld, a PC and Xbox exclusive, constantly gets brought up. Yeah, its community manager is tired. Yeah, this is Bucky. Poor Bucky. Yeah, I don't get the console fanboy thing either. Like, when I was a kid, I had multiple consoles. I had a Sega and a Nintendo. Like, I was allowed to have both. I get if, you know, you don't have the resources to buy a gaming rig, but you don't have to buy a $4,000 computer, you know, to play most AAA titles. Except for Cyberpunk, for some reason. Like, Cyberpunk almost killed our one gaming PC here when it launched. I was like, what the hell kind of game is this? Anyway, Bucky says, I hate seeing Palworld brought up during the discourse today. It's either being weaponized by people who think it somehow justifies their stale console war takes, or it's just used by those who blindly bought into the lies and accusations thrown at us in January. Yeah, it was using AI that was ripping off Pokemon. It's May. If Palworld still upsets you this much, and you base all your hatred on Palworld off a couple of unfounded tweets that got views several months ago, then maybe the real issue is you and not us. We just want to make fun games that people enjoy. Yes. Stop trying to sully our name even more just so you can further your shitty hate campaigns. Twitter updates won't make you happy. We're also self-published and self-funded. Yeah, people want to use them because they're on Game Pass. They're trying to say that they are Microsoft, and they're not. This is a company that put this game together on a shoestring, and they almost went out of business, as I understand it, because the servers took a massive hit because everybody played this game. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, just putting that out there, as many seem to believe otherwise. Anyway, enough of that. Back to your regularly scheduled tweets. Frog with the stick. I freaking love this guy. I don't know what he's called. This is funny. Tiny Gremolin. Imagine having a console war in 2024. It's just a plastic box that plays games. It ain't that deep. Really ain't that deep. No, not really. Not really. So this is where we're at, guys. The console wars. I think they're over. I think the console wars are officially over. Let's make sure I'm keeping up with the chats here, guys. I'm not trying to miss anybody, but we got a lot going on. Yeah, I can't even keep up on the main channel. Like, part of the reason we don't live stream as much is it's just like, it's just insanity. It's absolute insanity over there. Yeah, we get like, which, hey, I'm not knocking it having thousands of people watch us, but like, we get kind of overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, I can't keep up with everybody, and I feel really bad. But yeah, I think it's over. I think the console wars are over. I think the PC won, and I think going forward, like kids today, what are they playing? They're not playing console games for the most part. I mean, they'll probably play Nintendo with their families or whatever, but you know, all the games they want: Among Us, Fortnite, Roblox, Lethal Company, all the stuff that the YouTubers are playing, it's all on PC. That's it. They're not playing consoles. I mean, they just don't care. Our kids, I mean, they have consoles, but I think they play their PCs a lot more than they play consoles. Just my observation. Dismal Disney. Yeah, we get a lot of Dismal Disney over on the other channel. Even that's like, there's like no good news coming out of Disney. I just feel like all these corporations are just kind of blowing themselves up in real time, which is fine. I mean, you want to do that, that's fine. But yeah, they're playing older games too. Most of the games are being played now on PC are older games. So I'm like, just buy a $400 mini gaming PC, play every game ever made, Atari 2600 through PS2, PS3, whatever, and you're good. Like, literally, there are more games out there than any one person can ever play for a lifetime. Like, you don't need the AAA titles until they give you a reason. And you can play, Palworld on a mini gaming PC. It's not too graphics intensive. A lot of these games you can play on a potato. Lethal Company, I tried to play Fallout New Vegas on my PC. It does not work at all. Says Fat Ghost Boo. I'm sorry. What kind of PC? Because game's not that old. Anyway, I am gonna play a game. I'm gonna actually play Vampire Survivors again, which I freaking love. I just want a reason to play it. But they just came out with a new Contra DLC over the weekend, and I played it once on the Switch. I'll play it on PC. My game on PC is not nearly as good as it is on the Switch. I've got like a whole bunch of stuff unlocked, but I need to get Squid Game playing this one. But Contra's an old man game. I don't know if he really cares. So now I'm going to switch over to this here. Let's see if we can get the game on here. Device, okay. Game capture. Yeah, see, I'm really, really not good at live streaming yet, guys. Do we got it? Oh, there we go. Look at that. All right. So I'm going to play this for a little bit. And that's how we're going to kind of close out this stream. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We have almost 700 people. Is that right? Almost 700 people watching us on Twitter and 75 people watching us on YouTube. Nobody knows that we're live streaming over here. I haven't really announced it. I probably should. We do it more often. I think I'm plugged in here. All right, let's see if we can do some Vampire Survivors. Contra. I think I have it on here, right? Do I have the Contra guys on here? Yeah, so they had the Among Us DLC, which is okay. I didn't really care for it that much, but yeah, they have all the Contra characters. So basically, we're getting really close to the official Castlevania Vampire Survivors crossover, which I'm excited about. And I hope the end boss of Vampire Survivors is actually Dracula. But I was playing this on, I don't have any of these characters unlocked. I was playing this on Switch, and Probotector is like really cool. All right, so let's see here. I guess I'm going to have to pick another character because I do not have half these characters unlocked on PC, but we'll go to Contra level. And I'm probably going to get my ass kicked. I'm going to be honest. All right. Yeah, there's a ton of characters in this game. It's ridiculous. Now, the Contra characters are really good. I had, I think I got Bill. I didn't get Lance yet, but I got Bill, and he's got the long rifle, and you build that thing up, and it just like shoots a spray of bullets. It's insane. But I'm thinking since they're obviously working with Konami, we'll get Castlevania characters in here eventually. I don't understand why Konami didn't just buy this or license this themselves. I mean, just turn all these characters into Belmonts and call it a day, but they got too many pachinko machines to make, I guess. Is that what they're doing now? I think they're just doing pachinko. Greetings from Portugal. Hello, Paul. How you doing? This game's usually slow going to start, but yeah, see, look, we got the capsules and everything. I don't know if I can get them. Yeah, my characters aren't very good on the PC version. There we go. Yeah, it would be awesome to play as Richter. I think it'll happen. I mean, the fact that they're actually working with Konami, and look, at this point, like, Konami will license Castlevania out to anybody. Like, how many freaking games have Castlevania DLC? V Rising, Dead Cells. I mean, everybody's doing Castlevania games except Konami, because they don't really seem to care about games anymore. It's weird. I'll get off this island, I swear, but I need to get my weapons powered up. Yeah, this run's not going to be very good. Like I said, I've got most of the stuff I have unlocked is on Switch. I wish I could transfer that over somehow, but yeah, whatever. Hollow Knight is actually very good. It's one of Squid King's favorites. Actually, I have Squid King to blame for my Vampire Survivors addiction. He's like, this is the most dad game ever. And I'm like, is it? He's like, yeah. And it took me like 6 months to come around to playing it. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It is. Need to get some garlic or something. This run kind of sucks. I apologize for that. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to survive in this one or not. I'm going to be honest. Okay, so this is one of the new things in the Contra DLC. Levels up a random equipped weapon. You get a revival, does not occupy a weapon slot, so it's always good. I need turkey. I don't think I'm going to make it in this one. I don't have any of the good characters. I have all the weak-ass characters on the PC. I might not make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. Unless I get some turkey. Oh, there's some turkey. Alright, well, maybe I will. Floor chicken, I know. It's a turkey. It's a turkey. Floor chicken. I'm getting yelled at. I know it's floor chicken. Looks like a turkey. Yeah, it's weird. I never really use the knives very much. I usually go for the, almost always pick the cross and the magic wand. Yeah, now it's just getting kind of crazy. All right. I don't know if I'm going to make it this time. These characters all kind of suck. They're floor chicken. I got my floor chicken. There. There we go. Okay. Well, hey, they just have random lamp posts out in the middle of the woods. Yeah. Surprised vegans haven't complained about this yet. Like, why is it always meat products that give you a power-up? Oh, that's right. I can get stuck up here. This character sucks. I forget what her name is. Like Portia. Like Chick Alucard. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in this one. There we go. That's helpful. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I get revived though, don't I? There we go. Yeah, I just don't have I don't have enough power-ups on the PC. I'm done. There's no way. There's not enough floor chicken to save me from what's coming. I'm done. I can't. Nope. This is incredibly frustrating because I'm used to having way more powerful characters in this. So it's like, because I've been playing all the DLC, and she is. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't even have very good weapons. Oh, I got stuck over there. I'm done. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, I don't even have the option of re-rolling or skipping upgrades yet on the PC because I haven't played enough on the PC. So yeah, I'm not gonna make it this time. There's no way. The racks. I want that chest. All right, let's see over here. Make sure I'm good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's do this. I'm done. Do I get revival? Yeah, I do. All right. God, this is so hard because I'm used to having all the really good characters and all the power-ups, and I don't have it. I didn't realize how weak I was on the PC version. I don't even think I'm gonna make it halfway. Nope, I'm done. I'm done. Damn it! I forgot how weak I was on the PC. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything on this game. This save really. Did I get anything out of it? No, I didn't get any unlocks. What the hell? I'll try one more time. Then we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, I have pretty much everything. Well, most of the characters unlocked on the Switch because that's what I play the most. But like. Damn it. Yeah, see, I don't even have any of the power-ups or anything here. I forgot how weak I was on the PC. There we go. There we go. Let's do some of that. Sure. All right. Try this again. We'll do, oh. No, she sucks. They all kind of suck. All these characters suck. They all suck. Nah. I'll do the old man. Why not? I mean, I'm gonna suck anyway, right? I'm gonna suck. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm gonna suck at this one. I just want to show you guys the new DLC. It's really cool. I was hoping to unlock one of the Contra characters at least. Love how he just stands here and garlics them to death. Yes, it's very hard with that. There we go. Yeah, I've only got like the starter weapons. I don't even have any. I don't have any of the DLC characters unlocked on this one, except for the sloth. I think it was he DLC. I don't even know if he was DLC. He might have just been one of the updates. Yeah, I mean, I've got so much unlocked on my main game on the Switch that, like, I can't remember the last time I actually died. It's kind of the point where it's like, it's kind of ridiculously easy once you have everything unlocked. Squid King has got way more than I do, though. He's got, like, everything unlocked. See, I don't want any of this stuff. I don't want any of this stuff. What the hell? But I can't re-roll it, so... Just try garlicking them to death. Choose XP. Yeah, I probably should. Because I'll level up faster. I have almost 800 people watching on Twitter. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Twitter actually notifies people. YouTube does not so much. You have to like tell people you're going to live stream, or YouTube doesn't notify them. And I have to wonder, is that a bug or a feature? Like, they don't want to just like notify people of live streams because people might do something on a live stream they don't approve of, or you know, like kill a cat or something, which has happened apparently. I don't know. Park it here a while. Nope, I guess I can't. Those bugs are a little stronger than I thought they were. Alright. My Twitter notifications never work, says Anonymous. Yeah, that's weird. Well, I think what they do with the live streams is they just kind of like park it at the top of the page. I'll just do this. Why not? Alright, I got all the weapons I'm gonna get. Now I just have to... Probably should have picked the other thing. Oh well. Now, Squid King does not like the fire. I like the fire quite a bit, especially when you can get to bounce and explode. But I don't even have that stuff unlocked yet, so... The cards, I don't have those unlocked yet. It's kind of ironic, I just spent all this time going on about how you should play on a PC, and my console version is the better game save. There we go, this is what I wanted. Boom. The only thing I don't like about this level is you can get stuck behind rocks, trees. You can get pinned on the beach. Sounds bad, but you can actually get pinned. You can't get out of it. I haven't even made it across the bridge yet. I'm just trying to there. Okay, this runs a little bit better. I have a little more hope, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this one without the characters being powered up. Now you actually have to fight the Contra boss at the end of it, which is actually really cool. Yeah, see that's you can't walk over that. You have to go around. Yeah, Probotector is really, really good. I unlocked that one on the Switch version, and he's very, very cool. Now, I guess the story, if I remember correctly, was like Contra was called something else in the UK because we couldn't have guys with machine guns, so they had robots. Is that... I think that's the story. It's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja... I'm sorry. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. They're not allowed to be ninjas. See, this is why I won't learn the King's English. Because it leads to censorship, right? Do this. Probotector, yeah. You can unlock the Probotector characters in this version, and they're robots, and they're actually really, really good. They're ridiculously overpowered, you know, but they're a lot of fun to play as. And I have them unlocked on the Switch version, I just do not on the PC. I don't have anything. I didn't realize how crappy this game save was. I have like nothing unlocked on this. So I don't think I'm going to make it, because the DLC get harder and harder every time they put one out. And they just kind of assume you've been playing the whole time, I think. Heroes in a half shell, yeah. Could look up the codes to unlock the characters. I could. That's kind of cheating, right? Like, or I could just get good. Yeah, I've been playing on the Switch for like, God, a year. It's a cool update, though. I think we'll eventually get Castlevania. I think we'll eventually. I can feel it. I think we're eventually going to get Castlevania, and I think Dracula will probably wind up being the final boss of Vampire Survivors. Because to the best of my knowledge, there are no vampires in Vampire Survivors. It's basically everybody survived the vampire. These are the people that are left over. The leftovers. It's kind of like the Thunderbolts. It's the leftovers. There we go. We have 814 people watching on Twitter. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so far it seems like Twitter actually notifies you guys when I'm actually on, which is neat. Then I'm like, are the numbers accurate on Twitter, though, or are they doing it to make it look like more people are using it? So Elon Musk can sell advertising? I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea. Bionicle's getting another reboot, according to Anonymous. Yeah, I don't really care about Bionicle. Squid King watched it when he was little, somewhat, but I know a lot of people really, really like it. I just never really got into it. I think I can't blame Bionicle for why the Bayformers look so weird. The Michael Bay Transformers, because it seemed like that was like peak Bionicle era, and Bumblebee looked like a Bionicle, and I was like, what the frick are you doing? There we go, look at that. There we go, now I got the crown. Guess I could try going to the city, which is over this way. Alright, now we're cooking. Might actually make it this time. There we go. Now we're in the city. Look at this. Guess I can go try to get... I think Bill's in a... Lance or Bill are in a coffin. I can try to go get them, maybe. Let's get one of the Contra characters. There we go. Look at that. Alright, so where is... Whoops. I want to say he's up in this corner. Nope, now it's getting real. Look at that. Oh, forgot about that. Maybe I shouldn't have come here yet. Not taking. I was gonna say I'm not taking much damage, but yeah, I am. Ah, crap. I don't think I was ready for this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Characters are too weak. Oh yeah, I'm done. There's no way I can get... Well... Oh, that was lucky. Oh, now we got the spider droids. Yeah, this one's actually pretty tough. I mean, they're assuming that you've already played all the other DLC on this one. Oh, Vice? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Vice. I have no idea what's going on with Vice right now. They're trying to stay in business, but I know this month Google hit websites really bad again, and I don't think it's going to work out for them. I don't think it's going to work out for anybody doing those kinds of websites. So we have 837 people watching Twitter. Is that right? Yeah, just so you know, I'm probably gonna die here pretty soon. It gets ridiculous, and I do not have these characters powered up enough on the PC. But I just want to show you guys what the Contra level's like. It's actually really good. It's like $2 on Steam now. So if you play Vampire Survivors, you definitely want to pick this up. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna get run. Nope, 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 nope. I'm done. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna. So kind of a tip here, if you guys are playing this, you want to always look for the red gem, if you can find it, the experience, because apparently the developers, like, when they run out of room for gems, they put all the experience in that one red gem, so you can go up like a whole bunch of levels. And I know it's kind of like a duh, but like I didn't know that first. So I was like, I just thought it was more XP, but it's like, oh no, it could be like a ridiculous amount of XP. I don't think I'm going to make it out of this one. We'll see. Problem with this level too is I can't tell what's flat terrain and what I can actually get stuck on. So sometimes you think it's grass. It's like, oh no, it's supposed to be a hill. Yeah, like that. Like it looks like you can walk over that. No, you can't. It will be a miracle if I survive. Let's just put it that way. I don't know if I'm going to. Because it gets really hard here pretty quick. Oh, yep, here come the giant robots. I knew that was gonna happen. It's like, yeah, I'm toast. There's no way. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might have just got a lucky break. Can I survive to the end? I don't know if I will. Alright. How did I get good at drawing? I didn't have a social life when I was a kid, so I just drew all the time. No, no, actually I did. I played a lot of baseball and I rode my bike a lot, and I don't know, I just like to draw. And I just practice a lot, and I'm not really super good at it though. Not as good as I used to be. I think I got a little rusty. It's harder for me now. I don't have the muscles in my hands like I used to. Look at that. I'm getting all kinds of lucky breaks. Look at that. Pure luck. 9 minutes ago. Can I make it to the end? If I make it to the end, that's the end of the stream. Whenever I die, that is the end of the stream. I thought I'd be dead by now. I'm gonna be honest. I thought I'd be dead, but I got face huggers. Oh, there's an attract orb. I want that. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I really don't. Getting too cocky because some of these robots are ridiculous. Oh yeah, now we got this stuff coming. Xenomorphs. $881 people watching. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, so I think we're going to do the next Shadowbinders book. We did it on Shopify, speaking of drawing. I think we are going to do another run on Indiegogo because a lot of people want us to. They're like, we'll back you on Indiegogo, but we're not backing on Shopify. But I have concerns about Indiegogo, but I've been talking to some people that have been using it, and they said it's not that bad. That they've actually, because last time we did a campaign with them, they held our money for like a month. And I don't know why they did that, but I was kind of worried we weren't going to get paid at all. They eventually did pay us, but that kind of concerns me. But yeah, I think we'll probably do a round on that. I'm kind of working on it now. We might do some pins and stuff, some new pins, and try to get back in the habit of, what are these things? I don't remember them. I don't know, it gets to a point where it's like, there's so much going on in this game that you can't really look at any one particular bad guy. It's just like, just a mess of whatever. It's a mess of body parts. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Flame of Spirit, thank you. Makes sense. Keep up the good work. I like the content and the advice, and Geeky have given plenty to creatives over the years. Yeah, we'd like to do that. I want to kind of go back to, because I don't think things are going to get better in the mainstream. I think a lot of it's just kind of dying off right now. I'm going to be honest. I think that all that's going to be left for the foreseeable future are a lot of burnout corporations, and then independents kind of rebuilding whatever's left. And it just, everything is changing so fast right now. And I think right now, though, whether it's games or comics or music or whatever, like right now is a really good time to be an indie creator, because people definitely have an appetite for it. And that's not even a political thing. That's like, you know, regardless of what your politics are, I think people want independent, non-corporate content. Because they're actively, because we see what happens when corporations own everything. We see what happens, and everything is being destroyed in real time right now. It's ridiculous. Speaking of which, I am not being destroyed, and I don't know how the hell I am surviving this. I might actually make it. Disney just changed the title of Agatha again. Well, if Geeky's watching this stream, there you go, Geeky. They changed the title of Agatha. Oh, they are. Now I got the Evolved Holy Wand or whatever. Okay, I might actually make it. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it before, but... Oh, there we go. Just cutting through like butter. Like a hot knife through butter. Look at that. Oh, yep, these guys. Check this out. Can I take him? Can I take him? I don't know. Do I have time to get one of the Contra guys? I don't know. I'm looking. I think I'm pretty much... I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm not as good at video games as I used to be, but I don't have time to play as much as I used to. Just kind of hang here for a while and see what happens. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I got it. I'm getting so lucky. It's not because I'm good. It's because I'm getting lucky on this one. For sure. Oh, yeah, now I'm not getting so lucky. Now they're getting stronger. Sometimes the trick is just to sit still, because if you move too much, you're actually going to get hit more. Just kind of let them run into your garlic. Or go real slow. Like that. It's like cutting through Disney crowds or Black Friday. Probably smells better. Oh yeah, the boss is up here. How do I get him? He's up here. Yeah, you actually have to fight the Contra boss. I don't think I'm going to be able to take him out, though. I'm too weak. Oh my god. I don't even know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. There's a clearing up here. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Oh my god. We've got 909 people watching, supposedly, on Twitter. Okay, I think I can get up here. Jeez. I don't even know where the arrow is. It's up here. Good. I should take the cooldown instead. Oh well. Oh my god, here's the boss. I am not going to be able to beat this guy, though. There's no way. There's no way. This is probably going to be the end of it. Wait, they give me all my experience, too? Yeah, I'm not going to beat him. There's no way. I'm not good enough to beat him. Oh, there we go. No! Run, old man, run! Yeah, there's just no way. Oh, no way! Are you freaking kidding me? I did not. I did not beat that guy with the gimpy old man. I don't even have any of the power-ups. There's no way in hell I beat this guy. It doesn't matter because it ends after that anyway. The Reaper comes and that's it. I didn't get any of the Contra guys. I was hoping to get the Contra guys. Here he comes. that was pure freaking luck. That was pure luck. Like I do play this game a lot, but I did not think I was gonna be able to beat it. There we go. I told you I was going to end the stream after this. So thanks so much for coming, guys. We actually got quite a few people on. Unreal. Unreal. Yeah, thank you so much. Person turquoise waving text screen. Game over. Yeah, it's game over, man. That's okay. Yeah, you can't. I don't even have this powered up. You can eventually beat the Reaper, but you have to do some stuff to get there. And I'm seriously, I've only maybe put a couple hours into the PC version. So